Hello, you're welcome back to this YouTube channel, Mo's Arena TV. You're welcome back here, and you're welcome back to Young Women's Family Meeting. Mm, Today, we're going to be talking about business ideas for women. Both single ladies and married women can engage in these businesses that I'm going to be, mentioning here, because I can see there's so many women are out there that are confused about, oh, which business can I venture into, what can I do, or this, I want to start something, I don't know what to do, this and that. So I'm just going to mention some few good businesses that you can start as a lady or as a woman, maybe with kids, and you're looking at what are the things that you can do that will not really affect your home, that will not take away your precious time that you want to use to care for your kids. So, and those kind of things that are important for us, that are important in our life, so that will not, because you want to try and make some little money, and then because of that we now neglect those important things. So I'm just going to be mentioning some few businesses that you can start, and can really help you and bring some little income to you as a woman. The business I'm going to start with, I want to talk about 10 small business ideas for women. So I'm going to start with, if you don't laugh, because I know some of you might laugh that, me, I can do this kind of businesses. I'm going to mention 10, so at least you will see one of the 10 that you might like, or maybe you have already start considering even before you are able to come across this video. So I'm going to mention 10, and I'm going to explain. I'm going to try as much as possible to explain each of them, and then how you can start, so that you'll be able to see at least one ahead that will interest you. So the number one business I'm going to mention is POS business. Yeah. Me, POS. POS business is a very, very lucrative business in Nigeria. Yeah, very, very lucrative, I tell you. So at first, what is the meaning of the POS? POS simply means point of sales. Yeah, because some of us use to POS. Okay, so POS means point of sales. POS business tops the list of business in Nigeria that you can start with 100,000 naira. Yeah, it tops the list. Even though you can even be opportune to start a POS business even with zero capital. Yeah, because I know of a time that some people are applying to some banks, and those banks are ready to give out free POS machine to people that applied, because on those machines they will be collecting their own charges, as you are also having your own income. They will also be collecting little charges on all your transactions, so they were able to give it out to people. I know of a particular, and I think it's still happening. People still get, I know of a close person to me that got POS for free, just little application money and the store. So some people are getting it for free, so you can even start if you are able to get the right quarters to apply, and you can even be able to get POS machine for free. But for people that want to go into it big time, maybe you want to even get more than two, more than three, more than four, more than five, maybe you want to even get different points, and hire sales girls or boys to do it for you. So you might have to buy yours, you might have to invest into it big time and buy it. So at the time I was like, I used to think that it's little money that they used to get from all these transactions. But there was a time I sat down and I think that for somebody to hire sales girl and be paying maybe 30,000, some like 25,000 to those people, if they are not seeing up to that in a month, I don't think they'll be able to hire them and say they want to pay. Some people have sales girl that are like 3, 4, 5, and they are paying them 25,000, 20,000, 30,000, and they are able to get it from their profits to pay. So that means that there's something coming out of it. If nothing is coming out of it, you would have seen POS business closing, instead of people investing more into it, you have seen them closing up. So don't ever think that there is a particular business that is too small, or maybe there's nothing they are seeing in it. So POS is top the list, and for obvious reason, you should be able to know that it's because this business has come to stay somehow in Nigeria, either we like it or not. It might still go, I can't say, but for now it has come to stay for a long time, because people that can make this POS business close, they are banks, and banks have already, gotten a way of making money from them. Most banks now, they now have POS this thing out. They are even the one giving it, they are the one managing it for them, so they are getting their own from. So if they are already getting their own from, will they want those businesses to stop? I'm not quite sure of that. So I think it has come to stay in Nigeria, and in Nigeria, banks, as they are not that effective when it comes to transactions. They are not like, there are some places that you will see only one bank in a very very long street like that, and people are not able to do their transaction as fast as possible, and people do not want to waste their precious time. The precious time they're supposed to use to achieve something else, they will now be using it to key in a banking hall. No, they are ready to pay a little for that, because time is money. Time is money. So anybody that understands that time is money will be ready to pay a little, just to be quick, fast, and do whatever they want to do, and be able to continue with their life. So what are the things that you consider if you want to start a POS business? One important thing that you should consider when you want to start a POS business is your location. Actually, any business you want to start, you have to consider your location somehow, except for online businesses. So you have to consider your location. How is it to the bank? You will not go and open a POS business in a kind of streets where we have like 3, 4, 5 banks, and all of them are working, they are let me say active banks, and then you now go and put your POS there. Even though in Lagos, anywhere, even in front of bank, POS are still making their money. But another thing is, this kind of points can be confusing, because you can also strategically locate your POS business around a bank. Let me tell you how. If it is a bank that it is like a single bank in a very wide place, do you understand? A single bank in a very wide place, it's very very strategic to locate your POS around that bank, because when people come to that bank and they feel frustrated of their service, maybe the how slow it is and everything, they might just decide to, okay, this is a POS, let me just go for it. Do you understand? So it will announce your business on time. They will say, there's POS there, do you want to withdraw? There's POS there. Is there this ATM is not working? Oh, there is a POS there. So it will give your business, your POS business, a quick announcement. Do you understand? So it really helps a lot. So if you have a bank that is like a single bank in a wide place, that a lot of people are coming to the place and they are not able to serve people well, so it's very very strategic to locate your POS business around that place, because it's going to help you a lot. So you can now know the difference, that you might locate your POS business far from banks. But if it is a place that maybe there are too many banks, here you can do that. But if it is just like a single bank in a wide area, you can locate your POS business close to the banks. It will really help you. You can try that. It will really help you. So POS serves as a software alternative to banking transaction, and it helps people not to waste their time. So people are ready to pay, not to waste their own time. So it's a very very good and lucrative business. So you can consider that with little capital, you can start, you can kickstart it. So people, they don't even do a shop or something, they just have. But another thing you also have to, so aside from that, now another thing you have to consider in the location of your POS is not only banks. Another thing that you have to consider is security. Yeah, security is very very important. Don't go and locate your POS business in a kind of place that have a lot of high criminal records or high criminal incidents that happen there. So don't locate your POS in a kind of, you are going to be dealing with cash, you are going to be dealing with cash, and this is Nigeria, so you have to be very careful. So security is one thing you have to consider. I've noticed that a lot of time in Lagos, people locate their POS business in a place that is, everything is moving, hustling and bustling, and there is no way somebody will do something, maybe come into you, rob you, and they will not quickly catch the person. I know of a particular place in a particular area in Lagos where POS business, they are very very much around where these all these NURTW officials, they used to stay. People are, so you understand. So locate your, that people will be able to, boys, before somebody can harass you and say, okay, boys will already, bombard that kind of person. So you always consider security, always consider security when you want to choose the location for your POS business. Is very very important. Another thing that you have to consider is the network. You are going to be dealing with internet, so you have to get a place that the network there is very smooth and everything is okay. So I think those are just the things that you have to consider. Those are the major things that you have to consider in choosing the location for your POS business. So the second business idea that I'm going to talk about is food business. Food business. Anything related to food is very very lucrative, because this food is one of the basic needs, and we can't just do without food. So any business related to, I'm not going to be specific like that, but any business related to food that comes to your mind, just look at it strategically and kickstart. Is it selling of food stuff? Is it catering, learning how to cook and cook for people, cook at parties, catering, and making cakes, making pastries, and anything. If it requires you to train for it and learn, go for the training and learn, because food business will always be a good business. Food business will always be a good business, like that's just it, no cap. So any food business that comes to your mind, so many way people have improved food business a lot. You can add it to delivery, whereby you make it or home delivery. You work hand in hand with all these dispatch of the thing, and people can order and get your delivery to their workplace, to their home and stuff like that. You can also even if you want to engage, you want to start a food stuff business, you might not even have a shop. You might not have a shop as a woman. These are business ideas. You might not have a shop that, or you as put it on your husband or anyone neck like this, that, oh, I have to open my own shop, this and that. No, you can even start a food stuff business even without a shop now. Yes, I know of people that are doing that. You help people that are busy to get their food stuff, and then you also add your own. You know that thief here is not actually thief here in Nigeria. Thief here is always more than thief here in Nigeria. So so you had your own. So I know people that are doing that. You deliver it through dispatch to their own home. So you help them to get everything they need. You help them to stock up their house. You go to market, you stock up, and then you had your own thing. Some people are making money that are even more than other people's salary on this kind of business. So everything depends on how you can market yourself very well. So any food related business is always very 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 a nice option when you are considering starting a business. So I'm going to stop with these two. I'm going to start with these two today, and in this episode. So the next episode, I'm going to be talking about other business. I told you I'm going to talk about 10. Yeah, I'm very sure that before I finish the 10, you would have seen one or two that you would like to venture into. So I hope you are able to learn something from the two that I've mentioned. So it's okay. Please like, share, comment. Please, I want to see your comments. I want to see your reaction, your questions also. Please, you can ask question on in the comment section about these two businesses I've mentioned. You can ask any question. We are going to reply you. Yeah, so share, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel. Please, we need subscribers so that our videos will be very visible, with more visible. So please kindly subscribe, share to your family and friends to also subscribe. So we look forward to see more of you here with us. So bye, see you in another episode.